No matter how desperate you are to travel out of the country where you are, no matter how bad it is, please, please, and please avoid these countries I am about to call out now. Avoid them like a plague. Okay, you want to travel out by yourself, with your family, you want to look for greener pastures. You see these countries I want to mention now, please avoid them like those plagues that were written in the Bible. Honestly, just start with Tajikistan. I don't even know if I pronounce that properly, but honestly, avoid it. In fact, generally anything that ends with stan, my dear, run for your life. Avoid it. Tajikistan, avoid it, because there is actually nothing happening there. There is absolutely nothing happening there. Tajikistan, avoid it. Pakistan, avoid it. What do you want to go and do there? There are no job offers there. Okay, there is absolutely nothing for you to do. There is absolutely nothing happening there. Where you are in your country is actually is far more better, honestly. So just avoid Tajikistan, avoid Kazakhstan. Also Montenegro. Yes, avoid Montenegro. Yes, it is in Europe, but honey, because it's in Europe doesn't mean that it has something to offer. There is absolutely also nothing happening there. Yes, it is in Europe, it looks nice, and what you see and this and that, there is nothing happening there. There is no greener pastures there for you. Avoid Montenegro. And as you avoiding Montenegro, please avoid North Macedonia. Okay, North Macedonia, it's also in Europe. But like I said, just because these countries are in Europe doesn't mean there is actually like so much happening there for foreigners. Okay, they themselves there find it difficult to survive. Then talk more of you as a foreigner. There are no job offers there. So like if you get there, what do you want to do? You know, it's not like a country where you go and you have the opportunity for a vocational training and job offers and whatnot. No, avoid North Macedonia. Okay, and then on my list again, Armenia. Hey, avoid Armenia, please. Okay, all these agents, you people, I'm not going to say anything now. Your judgment is coming. God will judge all of you. All these agents, you guys are terrible. You keep lying to people. When you get to Armenia, you can change your, convert your visa, you can do this, you can do that. All those things are lies. It's not as easy as they sell it. It is not as easy as these agents make it sound. Please avoid not Macedonia, Armenia, all these things I'm mentioning, avoid them, okay? And also, this one now that I'm going to say is going to shock you, but it should not shock you. Avoid Dubai. Yes, UAE, avoid it. Avoid it. It looks nice. People go there and come back, and it's not the way it is. There are no job offers there. Renting is so expensive. Housing is so expensive. They have limited housing. And you know, it's very expensive if you find just one small apartment. So how are you going to survive? If you don't have a job, how do you want to survive? And how do you intend to, for your upkeep for the house, apartments and all that? How do you want to survive? Avoid it. Just because these countries are good, okay, for vacationing and for holidays doesn't mean they are good to relocating. In terms of getting a job, in terms of starting a new life, especially with a family, please don't let anybody lie to you. Okay, you know, most of these things, until you travel, you will not understand. So many people sell off everything they have in their home countries, their whole properties, like bank managers, bank officers, big, people that have big positions in their country, only to come out to some of these countries and start from scratch. And you're 10 in one room. Hello. Please avoid Dubai. Okay, and this next one, Georgia. And let me say, it's not the Georgia that is in the US of A. Oh no. So many people are so many of these agents, they lie and trick people. They lie to people and then they trick people. There is Georgia and then there is Georgia. It's not the Georgia Atlanta, okay? It's not the Georgia that you find in Atlanta, Georgia, USA. No, this is another Georgia, okay? Avoid that one. This one is from personal experience. I've had a family member there, okay? And people back home had to send money. Okay, most of these students, okay, travel to these countries and they get stranded. People back home have to still send money to them. So please, what is the use if you're traveling for greener pastures and survival, and then at the end of it all, someone back home has to still, send you bits, send you scraps for you to survive? What's the use? Anyway, avoid it, okay? These agents will lie to you and deceive you and tell you, Georgia, some people that are not so educated and are not so informed, okay, we think it's America, but it is not. Avoid Georgia, okay? Another one now is Vietnam. Yes, avoid Vietnam. Avoid Vietnam in terms of relocation. If you're going there for business purposes, yes, you know, most of these hair vendors, okay, if you're going there for business purpose, if you're into if you're into hairs, okay, you want to go buy hair, you want to go vacationing, do business and come back, it's absolutely fine. But relocating, okay, don't even think about it. That is nothing happening there. They do not have job offers for foreigners. Them themselves depend on foreigners for survival. Then, you know, there is nothing happening there. Avoid it, avoid it. And lastly for today is North Cyprus, okay? There is North Cyprus and there is South Cyprus, but now I am talking about North Cyprus, okay? So many students fall for this trap, so many individuals fall for this trap of Cyprus, okay? I'm sure you've already heard the story. Who has not heard of Cyprus? Okay, North Cyprus. Who has not heard of it? Students find it so difficult to survive. So many people find it difficult to survive. They have nothing to feed on, okay? They have nothing. They have accommodation is a problem, feeding is a problem, everything is a problem. So please avoid it, okay? Avoid it seriously. These agents will lie to you. These agents I don't even want to talk about agents today, because honestly, heaven we judge them. Heaven we judge them. These agents, they just want to collect money from you and, you know, just give you any kind of visa they see, and you go. So many people are suffering. So many students are suffering. Avoid Cyprus, please. Avoid it. There is nothing happening there. In some countries, you can even work and earn very well as a student. Okay, that is not possible in Cyprus. It's not possible in Cyprus. So please avoid it. Don't say, gee, you did not tell me. I am telling you now. If you have ear, listen and listen good, okay? I know things are hard, my darling. I know things are not easy. Survival is really, it's the same everywhere right now. There is recession going on in the whole world. I know things are so hard, but if you must japa, if you must travel, if you must relocate, honey, not any of these countries, okay? Get yourself informed. You have a big phone in your hand. What are you doing with that big phone? Get yourself informed. Do some researches, okay? This is reality. This is reality. Like, you know, and most of these countries, you don't have any entrepreneurship chance there to do something for yourself, to start up something for yourself. You know, you can't even survive. So please, okay, please avoid these countries. And like I always say, share the video. Someone needs this information. Someone that does not know needs to know. So share the video, repost it. If you have any question, honey, meet me in the comment section. Give your girl a follow. She is steady dropping info. You see this japa, una must japa, but we are going to japa to the right countries, okay? I go make sure say una japa, but to the right countries. All right? I'm gonna see you guys. That's part 2. The countries are plenty, okay? Hook up for part 2.